armor up and crank the volume because Doom the Dark Ages is coming towards us. And I'm here to tell you everything you need to know. We're just days away from launch, May 15th to be exact. And if you pre-order that premium edition, you get to start unleashing hell on May 13th. So yes, 2 whole days of early demon decapitations just for dropping a little extra coin. It's up to you to determine if it's worth it. The game first broke out of its chains at Xbox Game Showcase 2024, and immediately fans of the franchise and fans out of Chaos in general took notice. And here's something that you don't always hear nowadays. It's not a console exclusive. Doom the Dark Ages is launching on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. And yes, it is also day one on Game Pass, which I've been a little fan of nowadays. So whether you're mouse clicking, thumb sticking, or just watching it all, the game is ready for you.
That demon, he's after something. That much power in Hell's hands. None of us would survive.
Now, what exactly is Doom the Dark Ages? It's a prequel to the modern Doom saga. Set before 2016, Reboot and Doom Eternal, it drops us into a brutal medieval inspired setting before the Slayer was the Slayer, when he was a literal living weapon wielded by kings and gods. So think less sci-fi tech, more heavy metal fantasy. I know a lot of people are hyped about this game, so let's get into it a little bit more. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the gaming news, reviews, and analysis. Imagine towering castles in flames, demons the sides of buses, riding dragons through crimson skies. You're draped in a tattered cape, wielding a saw-bladed shield in one hand and a skull cannon in the other. This game is like Dark Souls meets Mad Max. ID Software has gone full gothic with this one. According to creative director Hugo Martin, they drew inspiration for Star Wars Batman, Year One, and of course the original 1993 Doom for that raw, stripped down shooter energy. The result? A Doom that's both deeply familiar and totally fresh at the same time. But let's talk gameplay, because that's where stuff gets a little bit interesting. Yes, Doom the Dark Ages is still a single player first person shooter, but the vibes is different. If Doom Eternal was you flying like a F2 fighter jet through arenas of blood and glory, the Dark Ages is you rolling through the battlefield like a tank. Slower, heavier, but devastating. Combat is focused on stripping it back, returning to horizontal movements, dodging, and strafing. Like the old school Doom titles, every projectile matters, every shot counts. You're not just jumping around like a caffeinated kangaroo. You're reading the battlefield, weaving between attacks, and using brutal medieval tech to dominate. And they've got a lot of weapons. You've got your classic Doom shotgun, of course. It wouldn't be Doom without it. But you also have a mace that looked like it was forged into a cursed cathedral, a saw shield that functions like a buzzsaw on your arm, a skull launcher that literally fires shattered bone, and a rail spike hammer. Yes, a giant spiked mallet you smash into demons with 4 maximum crunch. There's even a parry system now, shield parry to be exact. Doom, the franchise, known for unrelenting offense, is giving you a chance to counter, which adds fresh layers of intensity to the dance of death. But don't think the old ultra violence is going anywhere. ID Software is promising the biggest spaces they've ever designed, sandbox styled arenas that encourage exploration and different strategies, with some of the largest AI enemies and most powerful feeling weapons in franchise history. Martin also said that leaning into this medieval fantasy aesthetic lets the team get more dark and sinister. So expect chains, ropes, spikes, torture imagery, and weapons design that looks like it was dreamed up by someone who sleeps on a bed of molten iron.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
Now let's not forget the trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go watch it. The Slayer rides a demon dragon. I repeat, the man rides a dragon that's made of hate and teeth. If that doesn't convince you this is a Doom on a whole new level, nothing will. And the sprint mechanic, it's back. For the first time since 2004, but this time it works. Movement feels chunky, grounded, and weighty. Every step you take echoes with purpose. Every swing feels like it's made to end something. So Doom the Dark Ages is coming out May 15th, 2025. Early access starts May 13th for the premium buyers. And it's coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Available day one on Game Pass, it has a new brutal medieval setting, fresh weapons, parry mechanics, and massive sandbox levels. And yes, demon dragons. If you ever wanted to know what it's like to be a one-man apocalypse in a cursed kingdom, this is your moment. Whether you're a longtime fan or totally new, Doom the Dark Ages looks like it could be pretty fun. How do you guys feel about this game? Are you fans of the franchise? Will you be playing this game? Don't forget to let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Pause for now, play forever. AK out.